Hello everyone, I am Third Mario, but welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 3D World. In the last episode, we continued World 6, doing 6-5 and 6-6 over here, and I'm sure another level or something. And in this episode, we're going to be moving on to World 6-7, Fuzzy Time Mine. And this one looks a little bit terrifying because those fuzzies in that overview thing look really disgusting and dusty and gross and dirty and ew. And oh my god, that is absolutely terrifying. Get me out of here. This is a children's game? This is the most terrifying horror game I've ever played. What is going on here? Alright, let's grab ourselves a Tanuki suit so that we might hopefully be able to escape this awful fate that awaits us down below. Jeez, that is so disgusting. Like, individual fuzzies, they're alright. They can even be kind of cute. Like, if you look at Paper Mario 1, the fuzzy in that was kind of cute. Given his personality is probably what was most interesting about him because he was, like, super, charming and funny and stupid and all that. And I'm talking about the one in Koopa Village or whatever. And he was kind of funny, but this giant mass of fuzzies, no thank you. That is possibly the most disgusting thing I've seen all day. And trust me, on a daily basis, I see plenty of disgusting things. So, I'm going to go ahead and say that these fuzzies are not friendly, and they are not something that I want to get anywhere near, because they are absolutely disgusting. Like I said, though, a lot of things in real life don't actually really disgust me all that much. Caterpillars, Spiders, I don't know. Stuff like that, It's just millipedes and centipedes, and that kind of stuff is really gross. And I don't know if millipedes are actually a thing. I know literally nothing about insects, nor their terminology, nor their biology, nor anything important about them. Although I suppose that was all covered by the first statement, so the rest of that was redundant. But anyway, redundancy aside, I'm going to stop saying things, and we're just going to continue on with this level. So let's go ahead and bonk that block for 3 coins there. And is there something over here? It looks like there might be, but no, there is not. So now we're going to have to wait for these to go back down. And that is kind of terrifying because I have to go up here and get this. And, alright, we're going to have to jump on top of these. I suppose the intended method of going about that was to jump on that spring and just spring immediately up there. But we did not do that because I was too busy finagling with other things, and finagle is such an interesting word that can be applied in so many different ways. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump to the top of the flagpole, getting the golden flagpole, and hey, look guys, we 100%ed a level on our first run through it. Isn't that incredible? Well, yeah, there we go. Course clear. Awesome. And the stamp for this level is a fuzzy, and that one looks, it's so adorable and dumb looking. It looks like something off the Muppets, or Elmo and Friends or something. Are those the same thing? I don't even really know. Apparently I was a huge fan of Sesame Street when I was little, but I remember literally nothing about it now, and that's like the biggest disappointment in the world, because the Cookie Monster himself is so charming, even when I look at him today. And unfortunately, I don't hold too many memories of Elmo and whoever else he might have been associated with. Anyway, here is the secret house, the mystery house throwdown for World 6. So let's go ahead and take it on with Mr. Mario. And I spoke a little bit preemptively because had it elected Peach there, that would have been a little bit awkward. But let's go ahead and play baseball. Or not. It can just sit in a corner. I was playing baseball. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna wanna not murder ourselves here. Go ahead and grab the green star there. I was playing, like, catch when I was little, but I didn't have anybody to play it. Okay. Alright, there we go. Literally a throwdown. I get it. Alright, so what are we going to have to do here? We're going to have to throw it at that P-switch and grab our green star. I like this. I like this idea. So they're not just doing, like, random little platforming challenge. What are we doing here? We're powering a block and powering another block and apparently getting a green star, but they're not doing just, like, little platformer challenges or kill all the enemies challenges. They're actually doing unique things, and I really like this. And oh boy, this game is so creative, and oh boy, I feel like I'm gonna miss out on this one. Okay, go. Get that one. Get that one. Can we do it? Yes, we did! Just in the nick of time. The clock even said 0, but there we go. Course clear. Got ourselves 5 more green stars, and now we are set to move on to the final level of World 6, the castle. Unless there's something else really obvious that I missed, which I will admit is entirely possible, so if I did, just kindly point it out down below, and I will get to it at some point in the future, assuming I haven't recorded too far ahead. But yes, okay, here we are, the World 6 Castle, which looks like a really icy place, but it is evidently a Bob-omb Brigade, and I will save you, blue Sprixie up there in the corner. When I first started this game, I thought they were called Sprixies, and that is like a really awkward sounding name compared to Sprixies. So we're going to be playing this level with the princess. Surprisingly, we played the last two with Luigi. I expected him to be randomly selected again. Wouldn't that be amazing? But anyway, let's go ahead and destroy these Canadian sushi cubes, as I like to call them, over here. And I like how they, like, get their crap together after a couple seconds. I think that's really funny. Like, they're like, oh god, they destroyed Jim, what do we do now? Oh, probably murder this person's face. Anyway, let's go ahead and grab that right there and blow up these blocks right here. Okay, I thought there was going to be something secret inside of those, but we are indeed dealing with Bob-ombs this level. So we are going to have to be careful to throw things at the right time, because I assume a lot of the secrets in this level are going to be in those blocks. And I didn't see those blocks up there, and I assume there's a green star in those. So, actually, you know what? While I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and restart the course, so perhaps there will be a chance that I won't have to restart it later. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, apparently those blocks didn't have anything in them at all, so restarting there was just a little bit of a waste of time for me. Oh well. I guess my secret assumptions are not always quite as accurate as I would like them to be. Here we have something interesting. What do we have? We have bombs that are going to raise these platforms all the way up so we can get the first green star. Bet, had I just stuck around for a second longer, I would have figured out that that green star was there instead of in the place before it. But, oh well, I suppose it's not that big of a deal in the end. Let's go ahead and grab this, and we can get ourselves a power-up through these 8 red coins, and it looks like that wasn't all that useful in the end anyway. Just for the simple fact that we already had 2 Tanuki leaves, and so we didn't really need another one, although I suppose that didn't really need pointing out, now did it? Anyway, there's the second green star. I knew there was going to be one hidden just somewhere in a block in one of these levels. Let's go ahead and smack this, and get out of here, Fire Bro. Nobody wants to see you around here, although, yeah, go back to your hideout that I destroyed earlier. How many Fire Bros hideouts have we destroyed? I don't blame these guys for hating us now. Although, I guess they have hated us from the beginning, and they were sort of the instigators in all of this. But, let's go ahead and get our Tanuki leaf out, and get out of here, dude. Bro. What are you doing, bro? Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Let's go ahead and grab the 3rd green star of this level, and some money on the side while we're at it. Seems we always come across the stacks of giant coins when we're Peach, the one who is already, like, unimaginably rich, and we have to go back and... just like a train level earlier in the series, we have to bring a bomb up here if we want to get through there. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Just complete the boss for now, and I will come back up there, and we can get the stamp in just a few moments. So here we go. Here's Boom Boom 2.0. All right, and he's booming, and he's booming, although he's doing the exact same thing that he was doing before. I don't think he's, like, bigger, or he doesn't look more difficult in any sense, so I guess we're just going to wait for him to do that and smack him with our tail, or our butter. Whatever part of herself that Princess Peach smacks people with. Hey, and all the Super Smash Bros. Games, it's her butt, so you can't blame me for just saying something like that. Anyway, Boom Boom is going around in circles once again. I have no idea how he keeps down his lunch when he does all of this, but I'm not going to ask about that, nor am I going to ask what he had for lunch, because I assume the diet of a turtle is a little bit different from the diet of a human, although aren't turtles, like, herbivore? I really know literally nothing about any I know nothing about science. I know nothing about the world around me. Aside from the fact that I am playing Super Mario 3D World for the internet currently. Yes, that is all that my brain can handle at any given time. And Boom Boom's brain is not going to be able to handle much for a while because we just destroyed him and stomped on his head in doing so. So I assume his mental capacities might be a little bit hindered for just a little while. But anyway, let's grab our extra 100 seconds, which I really like how it gives you this here. Like, you already completed the level, so you shouldn't be penalized for running out of time, quote-unquote, even though you beat the boss already. So I really like how they have that there. These extra segments, they feel like a little bit superfluous, but I guess it gives you a little extra sense of satisfaction. Anyway, there we go. We saved the blue fairy, and now I can finally be a real boy, said Princess Peach. And that was the day that her gender identity issues were unveiled. Anyway, I will see you guys in just a moment when I bring a bomb to that breakable door at the end of that level so we can collect its stamp. And I think that's going to do it for this episode after that. Anyway, go ahead and work your magic, Blue Fairy. Not the thing with Princess Peach right in front of our faces. You can save that for off-screen. But yeah, for now, she's going to construct us a clear pipe, I assume, to World 7. And there we go. It's even higher than this one in the cloud, so I wonder where that's going to be. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in just a second when I collect the stamp of this level. Ah, geez, barely got that. Threw it up in, like, the top corner of the screen, but there we go. There's the stamp for the castle. And there we are. The stamp for that level is one of our little build sushi friends. All right. And there we go. We have 100% completed World 6, unless, of course, like I said before, I'm missing something. So, wait, is there something over here? You seem suspicious, little cloud buddy. I got my eye on you. But, either way, that does it for this episode of Let's Play Super Mario 3D World. So I'd like to thank you all very, very much for watching. And in the next episode, which I hope you will all stay tuned for, we will be starting on World 7. So we are progressing fairly well in this game. Thank you all very much for watching once again, and I will see you guys then.